going to do something different today. I'm going to invite you all here to come and talk to me. Because I need somebody to talk to, and I'm going to invite every one of you to come in. Okay? Are you on your way? Oh, you don't need to change your clothes or comb your hair. I know no matter if you comb your hair or change your clothes, you're not going to look as good as me, so don't bother, okay? This is a come-as-you-are party. Even if you're in the bathtub, just jump out and come on over, okay? Well, I see a few you got here already. That was fast. Should we wait for the slowpokes, or should we just start talking and they can join in when they get here? All right, let's just get this show on the road. This is going to be fun. I never did this before. Don't look around at my house because it's a mess. I've been crafting, and I bought every craft tool, every piece of paper I saved, every container I saved. You can ask my housekeeper. She's about to go to the psych ward. And I'm sorry, but I can't let her throw those things out because I make beautiful things with them. And maybe not today, and maybe not tomorrow. And if I live long enough, I will use everything up. I promise you. Right hand to God. That is my right hand, but it might look left to you. I don't know how these things work. No, I can't make shadow puppets like that guy on. I can't even do this. I can't do this. Everybody laughs because I can't do that thing they do on Star Wars or whatever. Where they go nee-noo or whatever that is. They laugh at me. My little fingers have always been weak. I don't know why, and I played the piano, but I think I only played with three fingers and a thumb. I don't know. My little fingers, I've tried to exercise them. Maybe I need surgery to cut that tendon and it'll just go poof. I don't know. That's probably not a good idea either, is it? Oh, well. I could play with my toes, but I have a hammer toe like my grandma used to have. Well, she probably still does. Even in the grave, it's probably still like this. Well, my toes are like this. My one toe is like this on my left foot. I had to check, I couldn't remember. And the right one's just starting, but it's not as bad. I know I need to go to the foot doctor, but I would rather they just broke it and straightened it out than have surgery. Just put something in there to numb me a little bit and just go like that. I don't want you going in there and putting me to sleep and cutting. I've seen those surgeries. They look gross. I don't want any more surgeries anyway. Is everybody here? Just sit around on the floor. I know I don't have much seating for you. And I'm sorry, but if you're not able to sit on the floor, you can just lean up against the door. No, don't lean up against the door. Other people won't be able to get in, but I have kitchen chairs. You can get those, or you can go to the back and find boxes. There's lots of boxes in the back you can sit on, but you might have to put two together because some of them might not be very sturdy, depending on how fat your ass is. And I'm not going to tell you whether you need 1 box, 2 box, or 3 box, because I'm not here to make enemies. I'm here to make friends and make you laugh. Are you laughing yet? So, what do you want to talk about? The shitty weather? No, we don't want to talk about shitty weather. We're going to get some nice weather. I just don't know what year it's going to be. You know, here in Pennsylvania, and I shouldn't tell you what state I live in, should I? I shouldn't give out personal information, but I do live in Ohio. Yeah, I live in Ohio. And we don't get a lot of nice weather in Ohio. And we go to Pennsylvania to hunt. And the people in Pennsylvania call us Ohesians. That's not nice, is it? But they don't like us coming into their state to hunt. Well, they can come to our state and hunt if they want to. Maybe we don't have as many deer and the odds aren't in their favor, but we don't care. We're not going to call them Pennsylvanians. And I don't find that offensive, but calling me an Ohesian? That sounds like something you get after surgery. Like after hemorrhoid surgery, you get adhesions. Ohesians. I don't know what I mean. I'm just running at the mouth like I always do. So, what do you want? No, we can't talk about that. This is a family channel. I knew some pervert was going to bring that up. But we can't talk about that. If you want to talk about that, call up my Pa. Pa loves to talk about that shit. But you can't do it on my channel. Every time he starts it, I have to cut him off at the knees because, no, not at the leg. The shark didn't bite his leg. That was just an old story he made up. And I got to tell you about Ma. Ma called me, and I said, "Hi, Ma. You don't usually call me." And she says, "April Fool." I said, "April Fool what? It's not April Fool's Day." She said, "Well, that's why it's April Fool, because it's not April Fool Day. That's the joke." I said, "Ma, that's not how you do April Fool." She said, "That's how I do it." Well, obviously that's how she did it, but it didn't make any damn sense to me. That poor woman, ever since she had that last stroke, there's just no getting through to her. I don't know how Pa takes it, but I don't know how Ma takes Pa either, so it all comes out in the wash, you know what I mean? Some of you are shaking your head, you don't know what you mean. Well, you over here, if you don't understand it, this person over here does. I'll explain it to you when you leave and go outside, okay? You want me to tell your names? I don't think that's a good idea. I'm not telling people who's here. And besides, if they knew how many people were coming in, and I'm glad I left the door open so the door doesn't slam every time somebody walks in, they would be so jealous. And they'd put a target on my back. And my back's not in very good shape as it is, and I don't want a target on it to carry around, because sometimes it's all I can do to carry my old dragon boobies. You know, I tried them bras. I know you men don't want to talk about bras, but I found those sports bras, and they are so comfortable. But you still jiggle a little bit when you walk, and I have trouble reaching down to get them, to bring them up, to put them in the bra. My arms aren't long enough anymore. But I got the ones that zip in the front, and I zip up the front, and then I reach down and grab a handful, and then I stuff it in the bra from underneath. 'Cause I can't hold them up where they belong and zipper it at the same time. So that works out well for me. And they're not the same size. Everybody knows that because I had cancer and I had surgery on one. But that doesn't bother me any. They shouldn't be looking there anyway. And if they're looking there and see I'm lopsided, they can just deal with it. Because I'm alive. I did everything I had to do and I'm alive. So get over it. And have you heard about the new bras the Kardashians came up with? They actually have nipples sewn into the outside of the bra so you can see them through your clothes. Now, to me, that either meant it was really cold outside or you were a damn hooker that didn't wear a bra, or you didn't give a shit what you looked like and everybody thought you was a woman of the night. It was just so distasteful. I don't go around wanting to see women's nips. Maybe the men do, but that's just another excuse for men to say, well, she was teasing me. It was her fault and I couldn't help myself. When I saw those, I just had to have her. There's going to be more court cases. That is just so ignorant. And if you think that's fashionable, I'm sorry, but I'm from the old school where you had some morals and you didn't go around with everything but the kitchen sink sticking out. And I've seen a few kitchen sinks lately too, and I'll tell you, those things need to be plunged. They need a good plunge, and that would keep them covered. Just put the old plunger up there, and that's what you're going to see. You're not going to see the kitchen sink. So, how is everybody? Good. Oh, your surgery's next week. Well, I wish you the best, honey. You know I love all of you. And I'm so glad you came in to see me today. That was nice of you. And it was short notice, too, wasn't it? And yeah, I know you came as you are, but I'm still the most beautiful one in the room. Look at my smile. Isn't that something everybody would love? I'm going to say the wrong thing. My mama used to say, I sent her a card one time, and I cut out a picture of my mouth and put on the card, and she said, I know that's your smile. I know it anywhere. And I guess there's no fooling your mama, because your mama looks at your smile from the day you're born till the day she closes her eyes for the last time. So don't underestimate your mama. And remember, Mama's Day's coming up. You better start planning now, because mamas are pretty sharp and they catch on to everything. So if you start now, they'd never suspect that, because they know you all. Every one of you waits to the last minute, don't ya? Yeah, I know you do. Your mother, I've talked to your mother, and she said, I thought he forgot again this year, and Mother's Day night, there he comes in with a pot of flowers. Now I gotta take the damn things outside and plant them somewhere. I wish he'd quit. You don't know. Oh, maybe I'm talking a little too much. Maybe I should let you talk more. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you appreciate me being here. That makes my day. Oh, and you love me. Say, and you love me. Does everybody love me? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Oh, you wonderful people. I got such wonderful people in my life. I do. I am so blessed. Ah, that's my Tarzan squeak. Yeah. So, what'd y'all do this week? You did? Down over the, you rolled it down over the hill. Did you get hurt? Well, evidently you didn't get killed because you're standing here. What happened? Oh, it was foggy and the road was wet. Yeah. Sometimes the fog is worse than snow. And I have learned through my years of driving that the wet roads are more treacherous than the snowy ones, which are also wet. But I mean, rain is worse to drive on sometimes than snow, because I've had a couple incidents on when it was raining, but very few when it was snowing. Because when it's snowing, you know it's wet, you slow down and you're careful. But it's raining, you just like, pooh, going my regular speed. Oh my God, I gotta stop. And you know these blacktops in Ohio? They are slick as shit. I mean, they're like ice. They're like ice. I'll have to edit that out, but I won't because I don't edit anything. I don't know. To tell you the truth, don't how. I thought it did audible recordings with just my voice. I'm pretty good at that. I can sneak a little word in that I forgot, and you never know I forgot it. But when it comes to video, this is all new to me. This is new. So if I slip up, I slip up. I'm just sitting here rambling at the mouth and talking to y'all. And looking out the window, you know what I see? Dead leaves, dead trees, a little gravel road, and it's all the same color. It's brown, it's gray, it's black. Yeah, I could see it in black and white, and I think it would look the same. It's just gross out there. It's just gross. But you know what? I keep looking for Bigfoot out the window. Look, there's my Bigfoot. I had a joke one Christmas about little Bigfoot, and he wanted an Xbox for Christmas. It was so funny. And on Christmas I said, little Bigfoot didn't get his Xbox. He was here and he was so upset. But I kept hoping that Mrs. Bigfoot, I think this is Mr. Bigfoot, but you can't really tell. It could be Mrs. because there's something missing, but I don't know one from the other. But I think it's cute, don't you? And on the other side, it's backwards. Because it's like being in a mirror. I don't know when you read this if it'll be backwards or not, but it says Mama C. That's my first initial, and this is Mama, because I share Mama-ship with a little puppy. Oh, she's the sweetest little thing. I got the babysitter yesterday, and we both laid on the couch and slept. And her real mama came back, and she was like, poof. And I looked out the window, I said, she's here. And she took off like a shot, and she jumped all over. She was so happy. She's sad when her real mama leaves her. But I enjoy her so much. She is the cutest, sweetest, best little thing. The only thing she likes to do is bark. And bark. And bark. If she hears somebody fart in Tasmania, that little dog smells it and she barks. Now let me tell you, if she can smell people's farts all over the world, that dog's got a nose full. And it's just a little cute little tiny little nose. And she's got the cutest little profile, but it just must be so stinking in there. 'Cause I swear she can smell a fly fart. Did you know flies farted? I didn't either. I just made that up. I thought it sounded good. Wonder if skeeters do. I don't think they do. They eat blood. I don't think drinking blood would make you fart. Maybe I'll Google that one when you all go home. When are you going? Oh, that's rude. Well, I'm so used to being by myself. I'm not used to having company for a very long time, but you're kind of starting to wear on me. Especially when you're not paying attention and you're sitting there picking your nose. Who left the kids in? Get those kids out of here. This isn't meant for kids. I'm not used to having kids around, and I don't have a kid filter. It broke years ago. And I can't fix it now. I'm too damned old. Are they all gone? Good. Send their asses home. They don't belong in here. I don't entertain kids. Kids are a pain in the ass. They always want something. Can I have a drink? I want to ask you a question. Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I borrow this? Can I take this home? Can I have this? I think this is mine. I want a cookie. Where's your bathroom? I'm afraid of the dark. I can't go home now. I mean, they're just trying. They are trying. And they try to be cute. And they think they're cute. And to a lot of people, they're cute. But to me, they're just little demons trying to con you out of everything you got. Because they think, oh, I'm so cute. She's going to give me this if I ask for it and smile and do this. And she's going to pinch my cheeks and tell me how cute I am. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. If I pinch your cheeks, you're going to know I pinched your cheeks. And you're going to go home with a black and blue cheek. And it might not be the one on your face. So there, keep the kids away. No kids, no kids, no kids. Why do you think I didn't have kids? I don't like kids. I don't want kids. No, I do like kids. You know I'm just BSing you. There are some kids that I would take and keep for like 5 minutes. It's not that I don't like them. I don't have the patience. I'm like a doctor that lost his license. I don't have the patience. You know? And kids nowadays, they need more patience than I've ever had. If my mom and dad came back and looked at these kids running around, they'd head back to Florida because they're in a gated community where there's no kids, and they have no idea what kids are like these days. None at all. My dad wouldn't have an ant farm because the kids would probably come and break the glass and kill all the ants. They'd probably shoot them with their little ray guns or their little sword. They're swinging these damn swords around, makes me nervous. I think I'm going to lose an eye. They used to say not to run with scissors. Oh, my Lord, these kids are running around with these sharp swords and playing with them, and everybody goes, ah, isn't this fun? Isn't this fun? Yeah, it's got to be fun until somebody loses an ear, like the dog. I think that little puppy that I babysat, her one ear is up and the other one is down. I think one of those kids got a sword after her ear and broke it, and it won't stand up anymore. And I think that's sad. But it does make her cuter, but I feel bad for the dear little thing because there's so much she don't understand. And when she hears a noise, she runs to the door and barks, and there's nothing out there. But you know what? I get Meals on Wheels twice a week. She's here on one of those days that the meal lady comes in the morning. She will bark 20 minutes to the second that woman walks in the door. And the woman now brings her a treat so she doesn't bite her leg off. Well, her little mouth wouldn't bite very much, and I can stick my whole fist in her mouth, clean down their intestines, and she won't bite me. That's how sweet she is, but she thinks nobody else knows that. Well, they can tell she's just a kitten. Nobody's going to take that little chihuahua seriously. They can kick her across over the moon, and she wouldn't have a chance. But I think that's why she barks like that, because she's scared and she knows she's the little one on the totem pole. And as far as protecting me, I think that if somebody come in, I think that little dog would be behind me. I really do. But she'd be barking, but she'd be behind me. Now, if her own little mama, I think she would take anybody to the death to protect her little mama, because that's the kind of little sweet little, precious little loving thing she is. Can you tell I like her? Excuse me, but my ear's itchy. What? Huh? Oh, that's my good ear. I better not plug off my good ear. Well, I think it's time we wrap up this rap session. None of you have anything interesting to say. I'm the only one in here that has the capability of communication and can carry a good conversation. The rest of you just want to talk about yourselves. I don't need to hear all your problems. I've dealt with those same problems. I've been there, I've done that. I don't need to hear all that crap. I'm trying to be peaceful and loving. And that's why I called you all in here, so I can give you all a good big hug and some loving. Oh yeah, that was a good hug. Did you feel it? Oh, it hurt. I'm sorry. Want me to kiss it better? Can you do that? You know that's something that's in your genes? People in your family can do that, but other people can't. And I can touch my nose with my tongue, but not like a cow. I can't lick my boogers out. I don't want to. I'd rather have somebody else do it. No, that's disgusting too. Well, I think I'm going to get off of here. It's probably, yeah, it's past dinner time, and you all should be going home and having your dinner, because I'm not cooking for all of you. I can't help if you're hungry. On the way home, stop at Burger King or McDonald's. I'm not supposed to be not dropping names. And my Arby's, Taco Bell. You gotta go to Taco Bell and see my kids. You gotta go to Taco Bell and see my kids, my kids, my kids. Those are the only kids I have. Well, no, not only. I have one at Wendy's. I have two at the gas station. And they all tell me they love me. They don't even know me. The one kid says, "You're so sweet." And I only talked to him like 3 times to get my order. The first time I drove up, he says, "Is that a Dodge Charger? You can't handle that car." And I just laughed. I said, "No, it's not a Dodge Charger." And that's how it all got started. He says, "I like your car." I says, "You want to buy it?" He says, "How much?" I said, "Oh, I couldn't do that to you. You're too nice." But they won't give me free stuff, but he's going to ask the manager if they can give me free stuff. Because I think my love's worth a big tater, don't you? Well, I'm going on to 30 minutes. That's a long time to talk to people that some don't even know you, and some will probably leave here hating me, but oh well, you can You can love everybody, but you can't expect them to love you back. You don't do it for the love you get back. You do it for what you feel inside when you love them. Remember that, people. Be the reason someone smiles. I make everybody smile. I gotta tell you one more thing. Just one more thing before I go. I was in Walmart on one of those scooters. I always have to ride a scooter in Walmart because I can't walk. And I had on my Taco Bell hat. And I saw this woman just glance at me and look away, and she had the biggest smile on her face, and I thought, I know what she's thinking. Look at that old woman in here on that scooter wearing the Taco Bell hat, glasses, and no teeth, and she thinks she's all that in a bag of chips. And I thought, I could just make people smile by driving around the Walmart. And I don't care if they think I look weird or silly, because you know why? I made them laugh, and when I'm gone, they're going to remember me. They're going to see my picture in the paper and say, oh, there's that sweet, cute little lady that used to make us all laugh. So I need a predecessor. Somebody better volunteer to take my place. Not be afraid to go to Taco Bell and make an ass of yourself. Don't be afraid to go to Taco Bell and ask for free stuff. Don't be afraid to go to Wendy's and ask for free stuff and tell them you love them when you do it, because that's kind of, I am like a kid, ain't I? I think if I smile, they'll give me whatever I want. And it works for kids and it works for old people. Smile. I love you all. You're precious.